No.
You don't have to. It's a tweaking.
No, like we're literally live. All right.
Gosh, my head is shiny. Look at that.
Shiny head. All right. If we position this.
Here.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. And then that way we can see presenting. We can see the kids coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm getting my word. Ready?
There's the award. Blah blah blah. Howdy hoo.
Thanks. I'm gonna take this away because this looks much nicer. This was a Hail Mary.
This is a card.
It's perfect.
I like your little cover.
It's cloudy.
Wah,
wah, wah.
Let's move that. I'm just moving your. It actually is live now. So.
Fantastic. Amazing. And it's videoing
What do
from
you-
here?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Oh, that's perfect.
We
Okay, I thought
usually
it
use
was-
that, but the sound was
This sound was
horrible.
awful.
So
Okay.
this way we can use
So this
sound.
is it. Yep.
Do you need the extension cable for the power?
He should be good. I'm gonna check back in between each sixth grade, but really, you guys are like pretty quick.
Yeah, we should be.
So.
Oh.
I'm gonna run back to my office and pull this up so that I can see what is being seen and what. Yeah, and then I will come check back in, and I may have that running in the background just in case something goes a little weird.
So we're standing like right here, and we're.
Is that okay?
That's perfect.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I can
don't
angle.
love that,
I
but
can.
that's okay.
I can angle. Thank you. I can angle it. Do you want me to like turn it to the side?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
I like it. Looks good. So it's recording right now.
Yes.
It just saw me rub my nose like that.
It's fine. Like, are you sure? Like, we can put it over here to be this. Well, I want to be close enough that you can hear.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if his surely won't go to sleep. That's the only thing I don't know. I haven't used his mouth.
Hello. And I don't know which ones are even, I haven't even. So those are mine. I know these projects here. And where are you? Are y'all gonna go first and we're gonna come at the end? Oh, okay. There's no big difference. There's a schedule. It's totally fine. It's just like, I just
Alright guys, so you're way too close together. You need to be 6 feet apart. So you should not be able to reach out both your hands and touch each other. Guys, I need you to just come in and stand for a second.
Way too close. Yes, I'm so down saying I see this. Sorry. Oh, thank you. And I told Anna, I mean, we can reposition this if we want, but I wanted you to be able to see you guys and the kids. So
Okay.
but
Well,
this is a cart
Yes.
and it rolls around. So if you need to roll it, this thing is way too big for that. But
I'm just gonna get on the meet for a couple minutes and make sure I can shift people over if they're in the wrong spot. That's my plan. So that way, if they didn't get the memo, we
when I
can.
told Joanna, I was like, if you want to be able to see your virtual kids or if they're getting an award, I get having the meet up.
No, it's only one virtual kid and he's here
Oh.
in person. So I just need to get on my calendar. Is Anna here?
Oh, she is.
Hi.
Hi.
I love reading your email this morning.
I do love you guys. Yesterday was insane.
I gotta go get the keys.
Going to leave this morning. I was like, or yesterday afternoon. I was like, okay. So I didn't know.
Done.
And I'm rarely like that.
I'm gonna go pull it up on my computer just to make sure everything's running okay.
Okay.
And then I will be running in case there's anything. Wow.
Okay.
That went well until Cameron.
Yep. He can lead.
Like everyone was spreading out and doing what they're supposed to be doing, and then it hit him, and then it went.
Yep. Sounds about right. I was really hoping we got tested yesterday. We got straight back. He's not going to be here today. He's just going to cause problems.
So he did yesterday, and it came in.
Yeah, he got tested for flu and COVID.
Well,
Not that I hoped he had it, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I just hoped he wouldn't get tested till after the weekend.
right.
Because, yeah, you know why. Okay. I don't care. Yeah, like I thought. People are joining the meet.
Or joining the meet. Oh, yeah, like that. You need to do something other than just stand here.
I think we're good. I mean, just monitoring kids, I guess.
Yeah.
I just got to get everybody in the right place. Monitoring kids, I guess. I just got to get everybody in the right place. Monitoring kids, I guess. I just got to get everybody in the right Okay, good morning, those of you who have joined the meet. So there was a slight change of plans. Last night we found out that running the meet and doing a YouTube live stream at the same time was not going to work very well. And if it does, not for very long. So to make it work better for everybody and so we don't have problems with people getting into the meet, we're just going to do the YouTube live stream. So I'm going to paste that link right now in the chat. And if y'all can let me know if that's not working for you, we can troubleshoot it together while you're here. But that's just going to be a YouTube live stream. So if you can join that way, make sure it gets pulled up and works. And then you can tell me if you are having trouble. Okay, thanks, Ms. Smith. All right, so once you're on YouTube, you can go ahead and leave the meet because I'm just going to keep that for a few minutes to make sure I can capture any parents that didn't get the memo about the YouTube link. And then I'm going to end the meet so that we can run the YouTube stream clearer, hopefully.
All right.
The volume's really good. If we can be loud.
Oh, on here?
Yeah, the mic's really good on there, so not to use our. We're gonna use our big voices. The volume's really good on there.
All right, and Miss Alanis, did you get the YouTube to pull up okay? Oh, guys, who's announcing on roll?
I don't know. I can read the names.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you say that again? Sorry.
Yes. So did you see the YouTube link that I put in the chat?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is it working for you?
Yes.
I just put this one on top.
Okay.
because-
Well, you can go ahead and leave the meet because I'm gonna have to shut it down here soon so that we can make sure the stream runs really well.
That's perfect.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Okay, bye.
All right. So I didn't print off.
I did. Oh, I didn't print the list. No, we have. I was just gonna read the certificates.
No, but what if we're only gonna read off the 4 quarters? Or no?
I didn't know that.
Oh. No, do you want to? Like, I just thought we would read it and have them stand up. That was your idea, right?
Oh, then no.
That's
I
why we
didn't
did all
print
this.
the list. I'm sorry.
So, do you want me to print it? I can go print it. I can go do that.
Can we pull it up on the Chromebook?
Yeah, we can just pull it up on the Chromebook. I don't have a charger and mine's gonna die. I can go get my charger.
Can we pull it
Okay.
up on a phone? I still did we decide that we're doing our reports at the end?
And yeah, we usually don't.
No one's
Probably not. We just need to read off a list and then it'll be done.
I was just gonna, I'm gonna plug this in, but I can plug in the plug if you would need that.
It's 8:18. Do you think I can go ahead and shut down the meet? Or should I leave it? Leave it for a few minutes just in case anybody else. I'm gonna turn my camera off to try to conserve battery.
We didn't have a case.
Yeah, and I have just a little. So you're gonna do the, I can do the actual like before we do the AB and AO. Do you want me to do that?
So it's pulled out. And then hopefully, I think my computer should last the screen.
Can you stand behind it for a second? Can you stand behind it for a second, just so I can see?
She came back. I'm gonna end that in a couple minutes.
You can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
That look okay?
Look at you, happy to you. So fun.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up in my office,
Okay.
and I'll keep an eye on what's going on.
Thank you.
Did you send Joshua's dad?
Yes, I took all the ones off the thing, and yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right.
All right, they're gonna kick it off. Y'all want us to introduce you? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get started.
we talk to anything?
Get in front of the camera.
They can hear you real well right here. And so if we can just project it.
Morning, I'm Coach Ford. This is Coach Mack. We are the boys PE teachers. We like to give a PE award to a couple students who do what's right in class every day. I know it's virtual. They came every day. They had sneakers on. They participated. They had showed good sportsmanship to their friends. Never had a problem. Always does what's right. So me and Coach Mack want to give Jacob Harvey the PE award. Attaboy. Good job.
Congratulations.
There you go.
Good job.
We're the PE teachers for the girls. We'd like to give a PE award today. This person is very soft-spoken, always participating in class, good sportsmanship, gets along with everybody, and loves to play. And that goes to Sarah Summy.
Good morning. I'm Mr. Maven. I teach keyboarding, and this student has always been ahead of the game when they miss school or are afraid they're going to miss something. They're always doing it ahead of time, and that is Ava Kilpatrick.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Lowe. I am the band teacher, but I'm actually going to be giving Mr. Harrison and Miss Quinn's awards as well. So I'm going to start with the Excellence and Visual Arts Award, and this is going to go to Serenity Parks. All right, and next I'm going to give out the Excellence in Orchestra Award. This is going to go to a student who puts in some extra time outside of school and is a leader in the classroom, and that student is Haley Maben. The next award I'm going to give out is the Conductor's Award for Most Improved. So this is a student that has improved throughout the year the most that Ms. Quinn thought, and that is Skyly Powers. Okay, and lastly, I would like to give out a couple of band awards. These are awards to outstanding band students in the 6th grade. These are students who show up every day prepared for class, willing to work, put in time outside of school, are leaders in their section and in their class. The first award I would like to give is to Jesse Knox. I know he's not here today, but congratulations, Jesse. And the next award I would like to give is to Braylon Patterson. Thank you. I'm done.
Hi, I'm Mr. Bluer. I want to say first, this 6th grade group, they're awesome. I love how good this group of students has been for me. So, unfortunately, I don't have awards for every one of my students, but I can tell you, y'all are some of my favorites. Y'all are a wonderful class. I can't wait to see what y'all do for 7th and 8th. You're already leaders of the school, in my opinion. So my award goes to a student who I felt represented what this year is. Okay, so COVID has caused a lot of craziness. We started off on Plan C. We didn't know if we were going to have students back in the building, which I'll speak for all teachers is soul crushing to not have you in this building. So we were happy when Plan B came and we got half of you half the time. And now that everybody's back except for a few who are remote learners, we're as happy as can be considering the masks. So the student who gets my award, to be quite honest, really struggled the first semester. He didn't have internet access. It was difficult getting the paper copies of his work back. And I thought to myself, because most of my students are very deserving of this award, but this kid, he overcame all these obstacles that I know many of you have experienced. Being at home, doing all this work, you have so many distractions. You don't have a teacher there truly helping you. It's been really hard on you and your parents. We get that. So this kid struggled first semester, but since he came back in the second semester, has been one of my favorite students. He presents well. He types up great reports, and he's respectful. I'm super proud to give this Reading Excellence Award to Aiden Burnett.
I am Mr. Bazell. I teach English Language Arts Honors to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, and I have one award to give out on this team. This is for excellence in English Language Arts Honors class, and this goes to Megan Porter.
Hey guys, I'm Miss Dillon. You all know that. So I would like to recognize really quickly the students who achieved honor roll at any point during this very difficult, unprecedented time. So when I call your name, you don't have to come up here, just stand where you are so we can recognize you, okay? Daniel, for A honor roll, quarter one. Daniel Alanis, Haley Mabin, Megan Porter, Leah Williams, Jake Harvey, Braylon Patterson, Victoria Rickett, Serenity Parks. AB honor roll, Roberto Camposano Rodriguez, Kevin Hernandez Romo, Cole Holbrook, James Lyons, Tyler Shipman, Diane Villa, Declan Walsh, Clayton Waters, Ethan Andrews, Eduardo Angel Lopez, Bella Dickinson, Bryson Geis, Kiori Harrison, Ava Kilpatrick, Janelle Morales Cardoso, Jocelyn Neal, Kyra Paris, Dominic Smith, Miguel Gonzalez Perez, Anna Lopez Gomez, Adrian Ordonez Lopez. Quarter one, AB honor roll.
Give him a round of applause, please. Probably the hardest time to get honor roll.
Yeah. Quarter two, A honor roll. Daniel Alanis, Haley Mabin, Megan Porter, Diane Villa, Jake Harvey, Braylon Patterson, Tori Rickett, Dominic Smith. Sarah Summy, Julie Smithson, and Julia Sweeterman. Quarter two, A honor roll. Quarter two, AB honor roll. Cameron Carlo Gallen, Kevin Hernandez Romo, Cole Holbrook, James Lyons, Caden O'Connor, Tyler Shipman, Leah Williams, Ethan Andrews, Eduardo Angel Lopez, Nash Blackwelder, Kimani Brown, Kiori Harrison, Ava Kilpatrick, Shyla Lindsay, Kyra Paris, Anna Lopez Gomez, Adrian Ordonez Lopez, Serenity Parks, Brody Dodson. Quarter three, A honor roll. Daniel Alanis, Haley Mabin, Megan Porter, Cole Holbrook, Declan Walsh, Ethan Andrews, Kiori Harrison, Jake Harvey, Kyra Paris, Braylon Patterson, Victoria Rickett, Anna Lopez Gomez, Serenity Parks. Quarter 3 AB honor roll. What?
My bad. I started.
Oh, sorry. AB honor roll. Roberto Campusano Rodriguez, Kevin Hernandez Romo, James Lyons, Caden O'Connor, Tyler Shipman, Diane Villa, Natalia Barbosa Padron, Nash Blackwelder, Christian De La O Palacios, Ava Kilpatrick, Dominic Smith, Jade Ogletree, Logan Pace, Julia Sweeterman.
That was quarter 3. Good job, guys.
Quarter 4 A honor roll. Daniel Alanis, Haley Mabin, Megan Porter, Ethan Andrews, Nash Blackwelder, Kyra Paris, Tori Rickett, Dominic Smith, Adrian Ordonez Lopez, Serenity Parks, Julie Smithson. Quarter 4 AB honor roll. Roberto Campusano Rodriguez, Kevin Hernandez Romo, Cole Holbrook, James Lyons, Declan Walsh, Eduardo Angel Lopez, Natalia Barbosa Padron, Kiori Harrison, Jake Harvey, Shyla Lindsay, Braylon Patterson, Kira Gilpin, Anna Lopez Gomez, Julia Sweeterman, Brody Dodson, Sarah Semi. You have certificates?
I do.
Good. Which one do you want me to start with? Yes.
Oh, I'm not calling you.
Okay.
This is to all of our students who were able to maintain A honor roll and AB honor roll for the entirety of our year. So that's a huge honor in a COVID year for you to be able to maintain all A's or all A's and B's for the entire time. You've had lots of different learning environments, lots of different situations, and we're very, very proud of how much you've worked and how much attention you've paid to your grades and getting everything done. And we can't wait to see the amazing things that you do moving into next year. So if we call your name this time, you will come forward and get a certificate from us, please.
Daniel Alanis.
Absolutely.
Haley Mabin. Megan Porter.
You don't have to run. Congratulations.
Tori Rickett. Anna Lopez Gomez. And the rest is honor roll. This is AB honor roll.
And then this starts AB honor roll for the whole year.
Dominic Smith. Kiori Harrison.
Congratulations, Maddie.
Jake Harvey. Braylon Patterson. Cole Holbrook. Brody Dodson. Sarah Semi. Julia Sweeterman. And Julie Smithson.
Hi again. I'm Miss Leslie. You all know that. So I'm going to start with my Excellence in ELA Awards. So I have 4 awards to give away for people who have been excellent in language arts this year. So the first student prides themselves on being an individual and still being on the quest that we call life, and I have a very serious respect for that. They work hard, have overcome many obstacles related to virtual learning, and come out stronger and more persistent than ever. This student is not afraid to participate in class discussion, is happy to try to answer or give thoughts, even if they aren't sure if they're 100% correct, which is why they are so resilient within the learning process itself. This student has made great growth in my class this year and has hopefully continued to learn to challenge himself to be better and work even harder to accomplish his goals, not settling for good enough. He has developed a love for historical fiction novels, devouring book after book and using any opportunity given to read and enjoy the books he's chosen for himself. I appreciate his constant willingness to think, create, change, and then do it all over again. I never knew someone could make a haiku poem about a wall so interesting and completely relevant. I'm proud of your constant smiles, incredible sense of self, and overall delightness. Keep moving toward greatness. Kevin Hernandez Romo. The second person, this student started out in my ELA class very quiet and hesitant to participate in any of the discussions and activities that happened in our class, but is now a wonderful presenter and speaks with a louder, clearer, and more determined voice. This student has truly found their voice in my classroom this year and has also figured out a love for mystery books, how fun discussions can be with a unique group of other students in class, and has discovered a confidence in her ability to do anything she puts her mind to. This student produces a quality of work that is beyond expectations and holds herself to high expectations for everything she does. She is humble about her abilities, but I still get to brag on her today. I'm sure she will not be expecting to be awarded this ELA award today, but she has earned it through her determined, persistent, and careful learning process this year. I know she will go on to great things, and I hope they include the skills she's learned in my class this year. Congratulations, Maya Chamapapoca Martinez. The next student, not every student begins as a lover of reading, as many of you know. And you can enter my class and not be thrilled with reading books. What I tell my students every year, and this student took that for face value. When I worked with them to find a book, it was a challenge and an even bigger challenge to read it consistently. However, months later, when they actually finished reading the book and came into class and asked to read instead of doing an activity because the book was just that interesting, and they wanted to finish, I knew they had finally found the right type of book and hit a turning point in ELA. The student comes to my class consistently with a positive attitude, fun stories, and joyful personality. While I'm not sure he'd say ELA was his favorite subject, he's certainly found a very successful place in my ELA classroom this year. From successfully finding a good genre of books, to writing poems, to participating actively in discussions, this young man has impressed me consistently and made me proud to be his teacher. I know you'll probably say, I didn't do good enough to earn that award, Miss Leslie, since that's what you always tell me, but you did. Congratulations, Kyle Strow. And my last ELA award, when you say a student is a delight to teach, this student really brings that definition to life. They are always happy, always asking questions, and always wanting to know why. So I'll start with why this student is receiving this award. I look for a process and a growth in ELA and the development of excellence over the course of the year. Someone who will show up to help meets because they want to redo assignments, push themselves to do their best, and doesn't settle for just enough. Someone who has a true joy for what we're doing and trying something new. I knew the student didn't like ELA coming in, and that's okay, but I hope they enjoy it more now. She has constantly been bubbly, helpful, kind, and always willing to help and teach others no matter what. When she makes a mistake, she lets it roll off her back, gets up, dusts herself off, and tries again. There is no giving up for this young lady. Not just any student will introduce you to their grandparents while on a help session, so I'll repeat what I told them. You've got a good one here. Congratulations, Haley Maven.
Well, as I am a math teacher, I have far fewer words than Miss Leslie. She did a great job, but I don't have a whole paragraph for all of you. What I can say is I'm incredibly proud of every single one of you. Everyone has worked incredibly hard this year. There are just a few real standouts. The first one, he came in doing the very bare minimum and has come to be such a respectful, kind, hardworking individual. I could not be prouder. Nash Black Welder. My next award, it took us a while to get acquainted, but once we did, we have had such a good time together. She's incredibly unique. She's incredibly hardworking. She's just a one-of-a-kind kid, and that is Alyssa Buckner. I'm so proud of you. This next one, again, took a little while. For a long time, he was a dot on the screen. We were super close until I found out he was a Yankees fan, and then that kind of damaged our relationship a little bit, but I still love him. He's still a hardworking kid. He really, since we came back fully in person, has displayed a real ability for math, and I'm really proud of the way that he participates and the respectful way that he talks to his classmates and his teachers, and that is Felix Perez Lopez. My last Excellence in Math Award, this young lady, I actually had the pleasure of teaching twice. I taught her in 4th grade at Atkinson Elementary, and I got the opportunity to teach her again when she came to middle school. I have seen this young lady overcome all kinds of obstacles, from self-confidence to math ability, and I legitimately could not be prouder of Julia Sweeterman.
Okay, so Ms. Dillon and I together have 2 students who demonstrated the most growth in both ELA and math, which is incredibly difficult this year. So we wanted to recognize these 2 people because that's an incredible accomplishment to be able to grow so much in 2 subjects. So the student prefers to stay silent in class, but he's still learning. He'll admit that virtual learning didn't work for him, so he really had to work when we came back to school, and he took that on that challenge. We've had to reiterate that it isn't a bad thing to try because it allows you to learn, and finally, it's made a difference. We are beyond proud of this student's progress in math to beat out the rest of their class with growth and then do the same in ELA. I think you'll be shocked when we call your name, but we want you to know we'll never stop believing in you. Congratulations, Alan Resendez Montero. Oh, wait, The second student, this student is slightly more participatory, likes to try and see what he can come up with. As this year has gone on, we've seen more and more progress with him both in performance and in his willingness to be a rock star in the classroom setting. He's developed a confidence and more of an appreciation for the subjects we teach, which has allowed him to be very successful. We know you're going to continue to be amazing in 7th grade as long as you believe in yourself and tell yourself, you got this. Congratulations, Kyle Strauss. Here. Hi guys, I'm Miss Johnston. She's looking for the awards. I teach ELA and math in the 6th grade, so I have some of you, but not all of you. The first award I have is for this student who showed excellence in ELA this year. So that was either in Miss Leslie and I's class where we teach together, but also in my homeroom and my group. This student got on with me during virtual learning almost every time I asked her to. She worked really hard, was willing to at least try. And that was a big accomplishment for her because she is very shy, very quiet. But as I got to know her throughout the year, I was more and more excited for her to return to school, as we were for all of you. She has very good ideas when she is willing to share them. And after we returned to in-person learning, she started to flourish. She started to make friends. She started to speak up. And she is one of the most kind, caring students that I have ever had. She is now a great advocate for herself and her own learning. And I know that she is going to do amazing things next year. I will miss her terribly. So for excellence in ELA, Joanna Chamapopoca Alvarez. I don't have that. Okay. Okay, the next one is for excellence in math. This student has a wonderful sense of humor, and that is one of my most favorite things about her. In the face of trying to learn 6th grade math online, which you all know has been such a challenge, between gluing notebooks that we are trying to video and show you, and trying to submit your work, again, virtually, taking pictures, attaching screenshots, she really struggled to master these things. We worked together a lot on strategies to help her with these new skills. And I remember one day specifically, Miss Dillon and I had just finished a lesson on long division. This student came to me and admitted that she didn't get it at all. I know this took a lot of courage, and I know that secretly she did not want to ask for help. She, with a sarcastic kind of, please help me, she asked for help reluctantly. And then sarcastically back, I said, are you serious? After we both chuckled and worked through the problem together, I realized that this was her way of communicating. And I love that about her because I have that same sarcastic sense of humor. After that, anytime she needed help in anything, I always said, are you serious? And we laughed and then worked through the problem together, whatever it may be. I would like to give this award to one of my sassy, sarcastic math students, Elizabeth Perez Fuentes. No, don't. That's it. You don't want me to put that one? Yeah.
Good morning, Miss McGregor. I teach science. I'll be presenting my science awards first. Just make sure they're in the right order here. There we go. This Excellence in Science Award goes to a student who is polite, righteous, and a humble mermaid. She effortlessly applies scientific logic to solve problems and always makes sure her work meets her high standards. Projects from her are extremely neat, creative, colorful, and show deep comprehension of the content. Every conversation with her is kind and delightful. She doesn't take shortcuts in her science work, even when answering warm-ups as a mermaid would during virtual learning. Virtual or in person, she never left my class without a sincere, "Goodbye, Miss McGregor, I hope you have a great day," and an enthusiastic wave. She holds herself with the grace and purpose of a wise soul. Sarah Summy, your mermaid smile will always brighten my day. Congratulations. This Excellence in Science Award goes to a true gentleman. This young man has the manners and attitude of gratitude we all hope to teach our youth today. In addition, he has a growth mindset and good work ethic. He is calm and humble, with a personality that is both appreciative and conscientious. During virtual learning, he came to help me anytime he had a grade slip or questions about content. He is a true self-advocator. He was very quiet in class, but still participated with well-thought-out answers and questions. He would even email me outside of class to ask me questions and tell me about interesting scientific YouTube channels I should check out. He would send emails to thank me for teaching him and even wrote me the sweetest letter during teacher appreciation. I hope Kamani Brown will keep emailing me because I will miss him so much next year. Congratulations. Thanks for being awesome. I hope this student is shocked. This Excellence in Science Award goes to a young man who may not expect it. I chose him because he chooses science every day. Whenever I call on him, I know his input will be fascinating to the class and educational for me. Well, either that or a relevant, funny comment that gets us all cracking up. Every time we talked, he taught me something new or made me laugh with his goofy sense of humor. This award is based purely on my experience of him in person this last quarter because for most of the year, he was just a dot on my screen. I was robbed of a full year with this hilarious, intelligent, and interesting character. I honestly had no idea what he looked like when he showed up in person, and I am so grateful that dot turned into Joshua Sanchez Aguilar. Are you surprised? Congratulations. This Excellence in Science Award goes to an extremely well-rounded student I was lucky enough to teach and have in my homeroom. Almost every morning, virtual or in person, she greeted us with stories of her farm family. When we learned about soil, she brought in soil samples from all over her farm and then wanted to test special experiments with them. The drama of goats, chicks, horses, and dogs kept us asking for constant updates. She is very caring, humble, and kind to everyone. She works hard and holds herself to a high standard in every respect. She's a great listener and friend. She doesn't compromise her values for peers or give up when times are tough. This awesome student is just an all-around great person and example for us all. Diane Villa. You want me to start Eagle? Or no?
Good morning. This student is a quiet leader of the fourth period classroom. They're always engaged and ready to learn, even when it may get loud sometimes. They are a loyal friend, always prepared to dive into a conversation and help their friends out. They also know my addiction to Lifesaver mints. They keep me stocked up most of the year. For Excellence in Social Studies Award, Julie Smith. Congratulations. This next student is probably the chillest person I have ever met. They are a calm, strong soul who always starts fifth period with a hello and an occasional sup. They have a love for anime, especially Naruto, which I also enjoy. They have been a joy to teach, and I appreciate their calmness in a definitely wild year. For Excellence in Social Studies Award, Daniel Alanis. Nice. Congratulations. This student has a great sense of humor and is always a joy in the classroom. They were virtual most of this year, but whenever you heard from them, usually there will be rap music in the background, which I also enjoy. They love Thanos quotes, so the work is done. And you have won. Excellence in Social Studies, Ethan Andrews.
Congratulations.
The next student is an all-around all-star. They are the social life of the classroom, then right back on task when class starts. They can be heard laughing loudly and having a great time at lunch or during a wrestling match. They are an excellent artist, making paintings, drawings, and all kinds of stuff in their free time to help me decorate my class. The student has been an absolute joy to teach. For excellence in social studies, Serenity Parks. You don't have to run. We ain't got nothing but time. Congratulations. Okay.
Who wants to go first? We're going with who's on top. So
Can I go first?
Oh, yes, you can go.
I feel calm.
Yes.
Okay, we're nearing the end here. This is where we give our Eagle Awards. So Eagle Awards are just extremely special. We pick the students that, when we call their names, you'll go, oh yeah, they deserve it. So just all around awesome students all year, throughout everything, all the trials of this crazy year, these people have really stood out to us all. So this Ultimate Eagle Award goes to a positively extraordinary student I was lucky enough to teach and have in my homeroom. Always well-dressed in her tie-dye shirts and masks, she embodies our vision to value everyone here at Flat Rock by modeling how to stay focused on your studies, respectful of others, and mature in the face of peer pressure. She is built to serve others and exemplifies a humble nature. She can work with anyone and always stays positive, resilient, and present throughout one of the toughest years in recent history. She loves her big family, and our big Flat Rock family loves having her. Haley Maven.
The Eagle Award goes to someone who exhibits what it means to be an FRMS Eagle. Always focused, being respectful, acting mature, and maintaining safety. This student is all of those and more. When their teachers were asked to describe them as a student, the response was awesome, outstanding, awe-inspiring, and a joy to teach. I cannot wait to see what they decide to become. Maybe a writer, maybe a rocket scientist, or even the President of the United States. It has been an honor and a privilege to be part of your education. My Eagle Award goes to Victoria Ricketts. Thank you, Madam President.
I'd vote for you. Okay, here you go.
This student came in with such a low self-confidence. She was bright, she was bubbly, she was like, I can't do this. I was like, yes, you can. We've spent the literal whole year trying to make sure that she knows that she can. And if I have to follow you to 7th and 8th grade and forward to make sure that you know that you can, I will do that. This kiddo works harder than any student I've ever had. She was at every single help meet. When we were virtual, she was always present. She was always writing things down. She was always trying to make sure that she had everything taken care of. She is hysterical. She has a great sense of humor, and it has been an absolute joy to be your teacher, Jasmine Smotics.
As we already know, this year was tough. However, no one stood out to me more than this student because during some of the most difficult times we have ever faced, she remained positive. She had courage in the face of adversity. She pushed others, including myself, to have a good attitude, and she showed kindness and compassion to everyone she met. Virtual, in person, didn't matter. So my Eagle Award goes to Alyssa Trowbridge, who stayed true to herself and showed calm during the storm. Miss Leslie is what I can expect from this student every day. And as I walk into my classroom, this student has one of the most positive attitudes I have ever seen in my teaching career. And they are excited about literally everything that we do. Even with masks, I can tell there is a big smile on their face each morning. They are willing to help everyone from their best friend to someone they've never spoken to. This student has worked hard to communicate with everyone in our classroom, even if she has to teach herself a few words in another language in order to do it. She makes it her goal to be friendly to everyone and make everyone feel truly welcome in her presence. I feel privileged to know her and have gotten the opportunity to teach her this year. Her passion for ELA and learning, her constant positivity, her willingness to ask questions and learn everything new is something I wish every person could experience because she makes it seem like an absolute joy. She asks questions that make me have to pause and think, and then we find the answer together. Because of this young lady, I know mayonnaise is better heavy than light. Congratulations, Skyly Powers. I'm telling you, I love my happy mayonnaise. Okay, this is our very last award, and this is what we like to call the Ultimate Eagle Awards, because as you should know, we are the
Ultimate Eagles.
Ultimate Eagles. So this award is reserved for one special person every year, and this year the teachers' vote was absolutely 100% unanimous as someone who completely represented everything that our team stands for. When we began this year on all virtual learning, it was a complete curveball for everyone involved. We learned new things, developed ways to make learning fun and exciting, but most of us had points of struggle. For the student we are honoring here today, you would never know if he had a moment of weakness with virtual learning or anything else for that matter. It is a true feat to have stayed positive consistently, been on top of your academics, and stay an active participant in class, but this student did. When teachers discuss who to choose for awards, it can be a challenge, but for this particular award, one student stood out in front of the pack. And what's even more surprising is that it was someone who has fought the challenge of virtual learning all year long and not let it hold him back for one moment. He shows up daily with a greeting of, "Good morning, and how are you?" and always says he is doing well in return. This young man uses manners daily, truly demonstrates excitement no matter what we're teaching, laughs at our jokes, even if no one else does. He pays attention, asks questions, he shares stories and makes relevant connections. He is the example of how to take a difficult situation and truly turn it into an incredible experience. We are beyond proud of you, and we humbly give you this Ultimate Eagle Award because you truly demonstrate the qualities of excellence. Eduardo Angel Lopez. I barely made it through that one. Congratulations, Eduardo. We're so lucky to be here. Thank you. Yeah, let's do it.
Right. That will conclude our awards ceremony for the Ultimate Eagles. Like I said at the beginning, you all have worked incredibly hard. We are so proud of all of you. Excellent job. Go Eagles.
Thank you for everybody who joined us online. Have a great day.
Oh, yeah. It cracks, so she gave her the extra.